Hello, a late version of these little videos with updates because of course you must have heard, I put it on Twitter, it was news broke originally by Tiempo de Juego, the COPE radio that I work for. We found out that City, who had three other choices as centre-backs, including Evans for £20 million plus £4 million of his agent, and two more. They had a fourth choice, as we were explaining earlier in the day, and that was Laporte. So they decided to go for Laporte. It's 65 million euros plus 5 million euros of developing rights that they're going to pay Athletic Bilbao. Now the thing is, right at this evening, they have not agreed terms with the player, but these kind of things, when they are going to put the buyout clause in the league, that's what you do. You actually go to La Liga and take a check and say, right, this is the buyout clause of this player, we want to take him. When you do that, it's because you know that the player is willing to go to you. So no terms agreed yet, and there is little details to iron out, but everybody expects that Laporte will accept all those. I hear it could be a 4.5-year deal or 5.5-year deal, we will see. And in any case, pending a medical, Laporte will become a City player. What's interesting, of course, is that two things. One, that Liverpool actually asked about Laporte not so long ago for this market, and they must have been taken aback by the money involved. But basically, they just did not go for him. And City, once they rejected the option of Evans, they just said, you know, we've got the money, we go for it. So it's a mixture of money, a lot of money, and they pay a lot of money for defenders, of course, plus, of course, the attraction of Pep Guardiola. Now, Laporte had said no, though, in the summer of 2016, when his buyout clause was only 50 million euros. City were willing to pay it. They thought they had agreed with the player, at least with the representatives, but eventually it was the player who stopped the whole thing and said, I'm staying. And he signed a new contract until 2020 with a buyout clause of 65 million euros for the first 2 years, and then that was moved to 70 million. It would have been moved next year. So, interestingly enough, now he's changed his mind, and he's coming to the Premier League. What kind of centre-back is Aymeric Laporte? Well, he's not the tallest, although 6'2" is good, but he's strong, he's fast, and the thing about him is anticipation and intelligence in the way he defends. He's not the kind of guy that goes to the floor tackling and that kind of thing. He can do it, of course, but doesn't need to, because he anticipates. He's fast, as I say. His positioning is very, very good. Heading of the ball is good too. And he can play the ball from the back, which is absolutely, of course, essential to Pep Guardiola's style. So that's Laporte. My only fear with him is that it will take a while to adapt to the pace of the Premier League. Not so much strength; he can be okay with that. But football in the last third is played at a completely different pace in the Premier League compared to everywhere else. Give him some time to adapt, and he will be a top centre back. He already is, no doubt about it. Barcelona has been interested in him in the past, but it's been now City that are willing to put the kind of money that takes him away. Athletic Bilbao, as always, doing so well with players. They don't negotiate them. You have to come and pay the buyout clause, as it happened with Ander Herrera, with Javi Martinez. Fernando Llorente, of course, left at the end of his contract. So that's that. City have got the centre-back they want, and I'd say they probably need another centre-forward, but unless a big opportunity appears in the market, that will have to come in the summer. So that's it. See you tomorrow. Bye.